that you sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Thank you.
drive a person crazy. You should only live and be well. Brenda, bring me some more potatoes. Mama, did you finish your...
Yes, Mama.
You were reading again. Why does a girl have to read? Will this give her a better husband? Here.
Mama, guess who's coming? She's down the road.
I don't know, maybe she found a match for you.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Why did she have to come now? Almost the Sabbath.
Well, finish what you were doing at some other time. Go clean the barn. I want to talk to Yetta alone.
Can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I go too?
Go to.
But Mama, the man she finds. The last one was so old. He was bald. He had no hair.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair, marry a monkey.
But Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Do you have to boast about your age? Do you want to attempt to think of a license?
Gilda? Gilda, darling. Oh, I had to see you because I have some news for you. And not just every day of the week news, once in a lifetime news. Where are your daughters? Outside, no? Good, such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Gilda, I'll find every one of them a husband. But you shouldn't be so picky. Even the worst husband, God forbid, is better than no husband, God forbid. And who should know better than I? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow, all alone, no one to talk to, nothing to say to anyone. All I do tonight is think of him, and even thinking of him gives me no pleasure. Because you know better than I, he wasn't much of a person, never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. Better than nothing.
Good evening. Is Saito in the house?
But she's busy. Come back later.
There's something I'd like to tell you.
Later. Oh, Mom, I thought I finished what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little teller muscle want to say?
Mama? Oh, they've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play.
They play? What do they play?
Yes, and they're just children.
From such children come other children.
Brenda, Papa will give you nothing.
No, children, they're your blessing in your old age. With my Aaron, he couldn't give me any. Believe me, he was rude as gold, never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. So what is the good if he never raised his voice? But what's the use of complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must go and prepare my poor Sabbath table. So goodbye, Lola, and it was a pleasure talking to her.
Yes, now you said you had news for me.
Oh, the news. I'm losing my head. One day it will fall off altogether and the horse will sneak into the mud and goodbye, Yenta. The news, of course. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man. And I don't have to tell you he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. To make it short, out of the whole town has cast his eyes on Cycle.
My Cycle?
No, the Tsar Cycle. Of course you're Cycle.
Such a match for my Cycle. Oh, but Tevye doesn't like laser. Tevye wants a learned man.
Listen to me, Gonza. Send Tevye to him. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll win him over. He's a good man and a wealthy one. So, you'll tell me how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Gonza, because aside from my fee, which anyway Laser will pay, it gives me satisfaction to make people happy. What better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Gonza, and you're welcome. What did she want me for?
What I want you to know, I'll tell you. Sweep the floor.
Simon, I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
Not get anxious for Yenta to find me a husband. No, that's not a failure. I didn't ask you.
Well, Simon, you're the oldest. Someone has to make the matches. What if you make one for me?
And then I
her one. So Yenta brings.
Oh, Yenta.
She might bring someone wonderful.
Yeah, and interesting.
Very well off.
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll ring the bell. You ring the clue, tender and sad. Me a ring for I'm longing to be. Me and me of all I see. For power, make him a scholar. For more money, rich and for me, well, I wouldn't holler. He were as handsome as anything. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Night after night in the dark I don't know. So find me a match of my own.
Since when are you interested in a match, Hava? But you just have your eye on your books. And you have your eye on Rabbi's son.
Well, why shouldn't I? We only have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family. So whatever Yenta brings, you'll take. Right? Of course, right. Hello, have I good enough for you? He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's not right? Right. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. Don't ask me what. Papa, I found him. You'll be a lucky bride. He's handsome, he's tall. That is from side to side, but he's a nice man. Right?
Right. You heard he has a temper.
He'll teach you every night, but only when he's sober, so you're alright. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, you just I can. With no dowry, no money, no family background, be glad you got my Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please, take your time. The minute I misunderstood that I could get stuck for good. Yes, see that he's gentle, remember, you were also a bride. It's not that I'm temperamental. It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, plan me a plan. I'm in no rush. Maybe I've learned. Playing with matches, a girl can get burned. So bring me a ring, bring me a ring, find me a find, catch me a catch. And let's see the
Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe now, just before the summit? That wasn't very nice. But now you pick on me, did you? Last year was tired already, the life of poverty. That's all right. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think, when things are too quiet up there, you say to yourself, let's see, what kind of mischief can I play on my friend Tevye?
You are finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where is your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up. The sun won't wait for you. And I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure, we have the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. Dear Lord, you've made many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd many, many come. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a very, very rich, I'd build a great tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. Up my tin roof with low hill. There would be one more staircase just going up, and one new loader coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill up my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. With each laugh, land like a drum on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd be getting on. If I were a wealthy man, I would have to went on. If I were a really rich, I'd don't know. I'd see my wife might go there looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin. So fair like singing feels through her heart like I see her putting on airs and scrubbing like a peacock, dreaming as her servants day and night. The most important men in town would come to follow me. They would ask me to advise them. I guess some only wise. If you please, repent, pardon me, repent, causing problems that would cross their rabbi's eyes. Die, 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 die. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I left to sit in the synagogue and pray, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I'd discuss their holy books with a learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest of all. If I were a rich man, all day long I'd be really calm. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, may the lion stand. You're the green eyes for me from the hill. Would it spoil some vast department for that? If I were a Yeah, boy, I had a little trouble with my horse.
Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Reverend.
Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague of Odessa.
Tell me about news. Terrible news in the outside world. Terrible. What is it?
What does it say?
In a village called Dicke, all the Jews were evicted and forced to leave their homes.
It's for what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe there's all one in their land, maybe a plague. Yes, he's all have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities. Maybe the authorities started doing the things they can't reach.
Amen.
Why are you cursing? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter all day and don't do anything. You won't chatter, you're in the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No.
And where are you from?
Here, I was a student in the university. University? That's where you learn to criticize your That's where the world like to talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world. Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, when you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right, and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
You're looking at me. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Tevye, the rabbi's order, my cheese.
Of course. So you are from Kiev, Rabbi?
Perchik.
Yeah. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I'm a stranger in a strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I'm slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talks a lot.
And the cheese.
Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I'm not a baby.
Take it. It's a blessing for me to keep.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it is the rich who are criminals. Someday, their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
They will make us heroes from the past.
People, ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until you're golden, they come to where it fetches. How will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls are people too. Girls should learn.
He's a radical.
I'd be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thought.
Bible is many lessons for our times.
Well, I'm a very poor man, but food for lessons, huh? Good, say the Sabbath with us. Of course, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the book say that?
All right, we don't exactly say that, but someplace there's something about the chicken. Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath. You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 Oh. Oh, well. Perchik. Oh, this is Local. Local Campsoil.
Do me a favor and decide to come here.
This is also mine. This is Perchik from Kiev. He'll be staying the Sabbath with us. He's a teacher. Would you all like to take lessons from him?
I'm a good teacher. A really good one.
I've heard once that the rabbi who must praise himself, and the congregation is one.
Your daughter is quick. What do you tell her?
The which she gets from me, as the good book says,
The book can wait. Gets washed.
that's how she gets from her mother.
Marco, you are also eating with us? Of course. Another blessing. Besides those 2 more. Spring of the other. Get washed. Mama can help me. All right. You may wash outside as well. Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should the day be different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
I'm praying.
Tevye, they both want to see you.
What about?
I don't know. Only he said it's important. important.
What can be important? I have nothing for him to slow.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk to him about what? If he is thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget me.
Tevye, don't be enough. A man is an important message. The least you can do is talk to him.
Talk to him about what? He wants my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right, after the Sabbath, I will talk to him.
Mom, Yenta was here.
I saw him.
But if they find someone, there'll be a match. And then it'll be too late for us.
Don't worry, Psycho. I have found someone who will sell me his used sewing machine. So in a few weeks I'll save it up enough to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
Well, Mom, a few weeks may be too late.
What else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Well, why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm on his offer for a milkman.
But if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
No!
I'm only a poor tailor.
Even a poor tailor can have some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
It's getting late. Where is everybody? Late? Children, come. We're lighting the candles. Children, everybody. Children, come.
Tevye?
What is it? Well, Mumble, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath. Children, come. We are lighting the candles. Children. Thank you. It's getting late. The sun is almost down.
There might be a party, maybe even a wedding. A wedding? Wonderful. I'll be happy to make the wedding merry, drink the dancing and so on. For a little fee now, naturally.
A wedding is no wedding without you and your people.
Good evening, Your Good evening, gentlemen. Please, sit down.
Good evening.
What are you getting here so early?
You want to elaborate on this cat? Good evening, Revelation.
Tevye, sit down. Take a load off.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Tevye, how's your brother-in-law married with?
I believe he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
Not lately.
How do you know?
If he was doing badly, then he was right.
Tevye, well, I suppose you know I wanted to see you.
Yes, Revelation. But there is no use talking about it.
Well, why not?
Why this? Why should I get rid of her?
Well, you have a few more without the
Yes,
right.
I see. Today you want one, tomorrow you may want two.
I do with you.
The same as you do at home.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because, well, I am local.
Well, how will a little cow keep you company?
A little cow. Is that what you call her?
What else should I call her? That's what she is. What are you talking about?
You don't know.
Yes, we are talking about my new milk cow. Only one to buy.
But you, so I won't be lonesome.
What is that from?
Oh, Tevye, I was talking about your daughter. Your daughter's cycle.
My daughter's cycle?
Yes, of course. Your daughter's cycle. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me, Tevye. As you know, as for me, I'm pretty well off. I have a good house, a fine business, many servants. And we'll be good to her, Tevye. Listen, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's just shake hands and call it a match. You won't need a dowry for her, and maybe you might find something in your own purse as well.
Shame on you! Shame, shame! What's all this talk about my purse? My daughter's cycle was not the sort I would sell for money.
Just as you say. We won't talk about money. The main thing is, let's get it done with. Like her, Tevye. What do you think?
What do I think? I never really liked him. Why should I? You could have a fine conversation if you talk about kidneys and livers. But on the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. You're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. And with the butcher, my daughter will surely never know how. But he has a problem. He is much older than her. That's her problem. But she's different. And that's his problem. I always thought of him as a butcher, but maybe I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He'll try to make her happy. What do I think? Get the match.
You agree?
I agree.
Oh, Tevye, that's wonderful. I know there's a shake on it.
All right. To you, my friend.
No, my friend, you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement, yes.
To our agreement.
Yes.
To our prosperity.
Very good.
To good health and happiness.
Good health, yes.
And most important of all, so L'chaim, so light. Here's to the corner, right,
Please do, my friend, we.
drink l'chaim, to light, l'chaim. L'chaim, so light. Life has been free, all confusing now, listening and proving now. Drink l'chaim, to light. Go with life as will be joyful, even when our hearts are full.
How much more can we be joyful when there's been some
To light, like I. To saddle my gold.
my wife? It gives you something to think about, something.
Bring it out. Bring like I am.
To life, red vodka. That's like on the toast. I'm taking myself a ride. The game goes, right?
Let the boat to Tevye. Like all your love.
My wife.
They are your future. But, was a little younger than myself.
What's so great? May I offer my congratulations, Tevye?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tevye, I have this piece of news that I thought I'd tell you.
Well,
I'm giving you this news because I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even though you are a superstar.
thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? And your news?
We've received orders that sometime soon this district will have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious. So when the inspector comes through, you'll see that we've done our duty. Personally, Tevye, I don't see why the accident was trouble with people. But I thought I'd tell you, so you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a decent man. If I may say so myself, it's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. Always joking. And congratulations again for your job.
Thank you. Dear God, if you have to bring me news like that today of all days, I know we are the chosen people. But once in a while, can't you choose someone else? Anyway, thank you again for bringing a husband for my sighting. Look kind.
Now, children, today I will start by telling you the story from the Bible about Laban and Jacob, and then we'll discuss it together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and beautiful Rachel, and Jacob loved the younger Rachel, and asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
David a meat man?
He was an employer. Now, after Jacob worked for 7 years, do you know what happened? Laban fooled him, gave his ugly daughter Leah. So in order to marry Rachel, Jacob was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. You understand?
Yes, Bridget. Yes, Bridget.
Good. Now,
Papa isn't up yet?
No, Mama.
How long can he sleep? Jack told last night he fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Well, enough lessons for today. We need to do public work. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when public is up.
That was a very interesting lesson there, Jacob.
do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
Neither, I suppose, the rabbi's son. And what do you know about him, except that he's the rabbi's son? Would you be interested in him for the tinsmith's son or the shoemaker's son?
Well, I do know this. He doesn't have any crazy ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new ideas would be strange to you. Remember, God said, let there be light.
Yeah, but he wasn't talking to you personally.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
Well, what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is rusty too. Just say, I don't.
We have a custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl. But I'm sure that's too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything's perfect exactly the way it
We
is.
like our way.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch. Should not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You're very brave. Did you know that in the city, boys and girls can be affectionate without permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together, even dance, new dances like this. like it? I learned it in piano.
Yes, it's very nice.
You've just changed an old tradition.
Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Good day, Patrick.
Yes? What is your name?
Huddle.
Where's Cycle?
She's in the barn.
Oh, will you call her out? Where's she? How did the lessons go today?
I think we made it good.
Ah, he's finally up. What's happened? Did you see this book? Did you talk to him? What did you say? What did you say? Do you have news for me?
Patience, woman, patience. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. There's another thing.
The garden doesn't matter.
Cycle, my lamb, come here. Cycle, you are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married? What do you mean, Papa?
Laser wolf possessed for your hand.
I knew it! My heart told me this was my lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee. I thank thee.
Cycle, what do you have to say?
What can she say? My firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like that first wife of his, for Miss Sarah, she was a big woman, may she rest in peace. Oh, now I must say, yes, that. Oh, dear God, I thank thee. I thank thee. Mazel tov, Simon.
You call that a mazel? And you, Rep Pershing, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Cycle, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What is wrong with being rich?
It's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May God smite me with it. And then never recover. Cycle knows I only mean her wealth. Am I right, Cycle? You see?
I see very well.
Well, Cycle, my child, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing?
Papa,
What is it?
I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I...
Then I am, Papa. Papa, don't force me to do this. Please, Papa. I'll be happy with you.
All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa. Thank you.
Seems it was not ordained that you should have all the comforts in life. But we should have a little joy in our old age after all our hard work.
Repent, may I take you up now, Mother? I would like to speak to you, Mother. I have problems.
At least listen to him, Papa.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Certainly, like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye.
I hear you are arranging match for sight.
Ooh, he also has ears.
I have a match for sight.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
A perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match was made exactly to measure.
A perfect fit. Made to measure. Mother, stop talking like a tailor and tell me what it is.
Please don't shout at me, Red Kitchen.
All right. Who is he?
Who is it?
Who is he?
Who is it?
Who is it?
It's me, myself.
It's him. Himself. Either you're out of your mind or you're crazy. You must be crazy. Arranging a match for yourself. What are you, everything? The bridegroom, the matchmaker, the guests go home to the father. Either go to him from the ceremony yourself.
Please don't shout at me, Red Kitchen. I realize, for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual.
Unusual? It's crazy.
Times are changing, Tevye. The thing is, your daughter and I pledged each other that we would be married over a year ago.
You gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do they think they are? America? And what do you think you're doing? You stitcher? You nothing! Who do you think you are? King Sullivan? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not, I cannot allow. Tradition, marriages must be arranged, but if not fun, this shall never be changed. One little time I pulled at the front, and where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my daughter? Or doesn't anyone have to ask your father anymore?
I have wanted to ask you for some time, Tevye, but first I wanted to save up enough to buy my own sewing machine.
You stop talking nonsense! You are just a poor tailor!
That's true, Tevye, but even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
Well, he's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, I can never imagine what that be with a poor tailor. On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things cannot get worse for him, they can only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him, and look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition! Well, children, when shall we make the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa!
I promise you, Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. Well, they pledged their troth. Modern children.
You were
Golda!
wonderful!
What am I going to tell Golda? Help!
You were wonderful!
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God the Daniel once again stood by his side, and miracle of miracles walked him through the lion's den. A wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown, was like he did so long ago in Jericho. God just made a wall fall down when Moses up in Pharaoh's heart. That was a miracle. When God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, gone to the tailor by the hand, turned him around and miracle of miracles, led him through the promised land. When David slew Goliath, yes, that was a miracle. When God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
Grandmother Cycle? Oh, how did she look?
Well, for a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked very good. Actually, I went up to greet her, and she said to me,
What's in on your head?
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
You feel it out your way.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
Such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tale of Mazel Tov, or a
Waddle?
a one before your king.
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
A pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
Taylor, she wasn't her wrong. She met the butcher.
I'll tell her. You must have heard from Grandma, there's no Taylor. You'll be a fortune, Grandma. Right in the name of Woo!
My great grandson, I will write the music for me. Castles bright and glittering. Oh, there's a magic ring.
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
You handed it to me.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
A fine standing boy, a temper and a sword. The freedom of a fine boy.
But we announced it already. We made a bargain with the butcher.
But we announced